Okay, so next what we're going to go over is our 30T policy. So this is basically whenever a mid's running out to a link on a fade, this is the progression we want to get. So first, obviously, every run we want to run, every 32 policy we want to be running A's. That is where the mid's running out, the link's feigning to go dummy half, it bounces back out, so keep it on and outs. Even if we're getting out to the wing, that's still a 32. So that's our every 32 run, fade, drag, whatever you want to call it. It's got the link running an A's line, which is an outs line. He's not looking to switch too early. He's not looking to stop and get ready for dummy. He's running the outs and giving the mid space to take his man on outside. After the A's, we've got basically two options. We can either plant or we can switch. We can plant or switch, and off there we obviously have different things. So off the plant, our first option is the long, which is faking the short. With a short is just a rooster. They're not doing the short line but running an outlines, running a 32 long back the other way, so that would be a 32 plant and then a bounce out from the other mid going the other way. From there, really dangerous plays, just a step back off that, so running the outs and stepping back, playing what you see. But if you don't run the step back, if you just run 32 long, then you just repeat back to A's, then you can either plant or switch again. So you can go long, you can go short, which is the rooster. So you can call a short or long. So you'd be 32, running the A's, long's not on, plant, ask for a short, ask for the rooster. So the chicken is a second phase, is our level 2 play that we'll go into later. So you can all call long and short on any 32, and those alone are dangerous. But also we have the ins. So the ins is just a 32 but stepping back in and getting the ball on the inside. So from there you just go back to repeat the 32 policy. So you step in, 2 pass, or if you don't go that, you can go 33 policy as well. You can go 33 policy, which means you're going to step into a 33. Then if it's early in the count, you might not be able to see it, but you can run a quickie, or the other player is an OZ, which I'll show you later. So you can step into a quickie. If it's late in the count, you can step into a razor. So step in, hard plant, scoop. So that's short, and that's the ends. If you don't do that, then you just repeat 2 pass, repeat the 32 policy back to an A's, see what you're playing. So just keep going with this. This is just like I said, general play. If you do decide to switch, it's got to be late. So you run the A's, not on, you're both running out on an A, so it's straight, bouncing out, faking in out, both going out. Then when the mid's engaging, you might call for a switch then. Not too early, but if you do call for the switch, the first option will be the S, which is our old bow bounce. That's the proper name for it, an S. So that's where you do switch, but then you bounce back out, both back out on the A's. S down is a bow bounce plant, so you run the bow bounce out, it's not on, plant, play and move off there. So you can actually call, when you call the switch, you can call an S down rooster, which means you're going to go S down and the rooster straight off that. Deadly play. If you switch, you're straight into 33 as well, so you can just run a 33 policy, same again. If you run it, if you don't plant, if you switch, then you're into a 33 policy now. You can run early in the count, you can run the quickie, or nosy, which I'll show you, or late in the count you can run the razor. So you might switch straight into a razor, which is a cherry. That's the cherry there. So if you run in a switch, down, scoop, that's a cherry. And the other one is you might switch straight into a 4 and 3, which is you can run the second phase. So you might switch, you've got a 4 and 3, drop down, just straight down to your mate, down, off the ground, overlap. Or bump ball, which is give short but get the wrap around him straight to the outside, so you're making a shorter pass. So these are the options of a 32 policy. Now I'll show you in the diagram. So basically like what we're saying is, if we're calling it in here, so anytime there's a 32, or mid's running up for a 32, bringing the mid across, here's where it starts. What's the first option? A's. So A's is, as soon as he takes off, you're going to look to take off, bring the mid across, feign in to keep him to try and hold, and then back out. You might get the 3 on 2 straight away. If it doesn't, that's where you might go, no, it's not on, plant. From there, this inside mid has to make a call. So what do we say? It's either a long, which is the banana, back out, or it's the short. Rooster, hit in there, wrap around there. So you can see how it's basic, but it's really effective. So let's just say go through it again. The first, so 32. He's running A's, looking to switch, no, Alps again. Gassing, no, the mid staying with plant. First option, long. Same again out here, so the mid running to a link, same again, A's. See what's on, nothing on. But remember, off the long you can have a step back. Because this mid's make a touch, and then you've hit him with another long straight away. It's a really underutilised play. It's back out here, he's got to chase out. If you step back, there should be a gap to score straight up. That's just one 32 long, another one back with a step back. So you've got the 32 long with a step back option, you've got the short, the rooster. And the play that we'll be doing level 2 is the chicken, which will be coming up later, which is a rooster type play, so 3 down for this. But this is where it changes the mid that plants. The dummy half, the link scoops and goes straight. He wraps back around with the rooster, trying to bring out, but here's a second man play at the back for the guy. Wraps around the dummy, the guy who plants, wraps around late. You scoop straight, then look to play short to the rooster, but you can actually pop out the back to the guy that was planter and make a 3 on 2. That's a chicken, but we'll worry about that later. So first, so you got the long, the step back, the short. You've also got the ends. So the ends are the 32, same game. Not on the A's, you plant, and the ends is just an in quickie. Step back here, play the 4 on 3. If he comes straight back or he tries to play with you, then you step back short side. And you're alive, you can score. If not, if you play the 4 on 3, play everything you can do on a 4 and 3. You might go phase, so they're shutting, so you drop, make the link, make the touch, straight off the ground to the link. 2 on 1. Or the bump ball. So you've stepped in, they're shutting, you give, but then you receive it back on a wrap. The 3 on 1. So that's 4 and 3, off the ends. Or the same thing off the ends, step in, 2 pass, straight back into the 32 policy. Play what you see. So if you don't do that, if you don't want to plant, or you've been doing a lot of planting, or got the mid chasing out hard early on, so it is a progression thing. So you run 32 long A's during the course of the game. He's going, man, this guy's thinking, he's continually getting outside, making chances, chases out hard, then only the link can call the switch. Chasing out, then he's bounced out on A's, it's not there, switch. Okay, you can either gas him, then you have the 4 and 3, same again, second phase, or bump ball or whatever, will go through. Or maybe he recovers. Then you can just play whatever you want. You could play it down, and step across quickie, back, whatever you want to play. Or you can just play, if it's late in the game, you just play the razor straight off. So that's the first part of the switch. So the other option is S, which is the old bow bounce. So you might call him across, switch him in, then he recovers, bounce, bow bounce, which is called an S. If you do that but he does recover and he gets back out, S down is a bow bounce down. So you switch, S, it's not on, down, play whatever. So that's why from the S down you can run a rooster. You can call rooster straight up, off there, gas it. So S down rooster, S, you can just go S, see if it's on, it's not on, down. So S, yeah, go, down. And if it's late in the count, one of the deadliest plays around is the cherry. So that's where you're going out, switching them in, but then bringing them across, bringing them in, then planting hard, then getting the other mid to scoop, play the 3 on 2. It's a deadly play. That's the cherry. So yeah, that's the 32 policy. Obviously, like I said, even in the switching, if this is early, if you switch and it's early in the count, you can just go to 33 policy, what I said before. So he comes out, makes it, you can just call it, you might get out to this mid. Then you just quickie here, early in the count, have a go. You might get him on the outside straight up. That's quickie, and later on we'll be doing the OZ. So that's where if he switches and he does get outside, that mid, he gets out of here on a quickie opportunity. If it's called an OZ, so a lot of times when you switch, this guy will say to the link, the new link, he'll say OZ, so he'll get ready, he'll come across, plant here for the outside quickie, fake the outside quickie, and then get them looking across this way, and then bounce out here, give him an outball to the link, try and get the link outside, try and get the wing to snipe, or even if he stays out, he's just going to score through. That's an OZ, the fake quickie, faking it, turning and giving him an outball to link the outball. But first option off that is straight quickie. Late in the count, go razor. That's basically it. The only other thing is if a link makes a touch. So if you're running out and the mid starts leaving him, there's 3 options or 4 options. If the link makes it, it's automatic punish. So if nothing's called, it's straight punish, got to give it to him. From there, you have a go to the quickie. If it's not on, you can punish release. You can always give back. So if it's given there and it's not on, just release back here, back to a 32, go again. Punish. The other one obviously is Ninja. If the link's up again, Ninja. So he's made it, steps out Ninja, he's going to scoop in against it. I'll make the mid come across and then trail back. Try and get a sneaky score there. And the third option off that, the Princess, which is the same thing, link up, made it, steps out, trails in, faking the punish, faking the ninja, calling ninja, but it's already been established, Princess. Then he's going to bounce back out when that link trails. That's the key for the mid, give him back an outball, beat him on the outside, so that's a Princess. Punish, release, if it's not on, or ninja for the trail, or Princess. That's only if the link makes it, but if the link makes it, if nothing is called, it's an automatic quickie or punish out. You've got to give it so that we get him going out to make space. Give it no matter what. So that in short is the 32 policy.